Alyssa before the diagnosis and now 3 years
Yeah.
removed from the last treatment. What do you realize is different about you?
You know, I really live and I play and some of the things that you would assume after going through something like this, but I mean, we've traveled the world in the last few years. As soon as I was cleared to fly, I took off, you know, thinking you might die. You know, there's nothing like it to make you want to live. And I've been so blessed to be able to do that and just have met amazing people and done wonderful things. But, you know, because of the nature of my situation, I had to kind of figure it out. You know, you gain a lot of empowerment and confidence from doing something like that, and not much scares you after.
And you asked us not to look at your situation and go, wow, look what she made it through,
Right.
About having less than 1% chance to live, and compare it to what's happening in our lives.
Right.
You ask us to look at our situations and say, hey, let's frame it. And what are the 3 things you would like us to do to think about our attitude, whether it's a job loss, a relationship that didn't work out?
Yeah.
What are the 3 things that help us reframe how we're going to make it through?
Well, you know, there's always 2 sides to the equation, so it's always a choice of how we look at things. And for me, you know, that's the choice that changed everything. So choosing how you look at the situation is paramount. Reaching out and asking for help. You know, don't be afraid to stumble and fall. You've just got to try, and you have to, you know, get the resources together. You know, times like that are not a time to have a pity party. You know, nobody wants to come, and they're kind of lonely and drab. And you know, really believing and expecting miracles to happen, and that's not always easy, and that's not just a, you know, I lived that is the only reason why I feel I have a right to say that. You know, I lost my younger sister when we were in college, and then I went through this a couple years ago, and never imagined that I'd be called to do these things, and yet, you know, it's made me who I am today, and I'm proud of that.
Tell us about a board. You had a board that you wrote. How can we instill a board in our lives, and what is that board?
Yeah, there's a tangible way of doing it, and then there's, you know, kind of a visual way of doing it. The mind is so powerful, and I had a vision board, and some people call it different things, and a lot of people talk about them, but I think when you do them, you see the magic of what happens. And it is not a stretch to say that everything I had on my board, and I now have 4, came true. Some of the trips I took, certainly the outcome, you know, perfect health, miracle cure, it's amazing. But they're pictures, images, words that are what you want. And it's a constant reminder to bring you back to that. And it's amazing how the steps come, and it fills in from there.
I have a question, though.
Yeah.
You've been inspired in many different ways since the diagnosis, but the hair is a unique changing quality, because we're seeing behind us the wet look on the website, and now this look.
Yes.
How much fun.
You know, honestly, you got it. And I'll tell you, between the haircuts, I mean, I actually loved my hair when it was just growing back. Like, it was just past the shave point, and I had so many women stop me and say, oh, where do you get your haircut? I wish I could do that. God forbid they knew. But it is fun, and that's another way that, you know, I've been able to express my confidence and play and have fun.
Alyssa, you're such an inspiration to us here in Georgia and beyond, but you're our hometown peach. Can you share with, in a closing thought, anyone facing a challenge out there, what you would say to them?
Don't give up, and you know, believe in miracles. There's a path back, and you know, even the challenges and the tragedies of our lives can make us the people we were always meant to be if you let them.
Awesome. Give me a hug.